Greetings. Greetings to the Negro population. Greetings to the Spanish population and the Europeans. Greetings. I got about probably like 20 minutes or something. I don't know how long, how much power I got in this jack, but I'm on location. And let's talk about it. What's going on today? Cloudy skies, it's probably gonna rain. I just had an incredible vegetable omelet from Good Times and shit. Shout out to Tamika and Missy. They keep my stomach full. But I want to chit chat with y'all for a bit. Come on in here. Y'all see the video that I posted on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. I just want y'all to know I'm a correspondent. I just post and share the news. In addition to me being the dribble, I'm your favorite news, your news anchor, right? I posted a video and y'all seem disturbed, especially on Instagram. I was very shocked. Y'all disturbed at Mr. White folks getting slapped around and shit. Let me tell you something. In the black community, goofies get slapped around. Goofy niggas get slapped around in the black community. People should know that when they want to be a part of the black community. Niggas will get to slapping on you if you be acting silly and shit all the time. If you's a silly acting nigga, if you's a silly acting Rican, if you're silly acting Chinese, and don't y'all see how China Mac's career ended? Don't y'all see how China Mac's career ended fucking around black people and shit? You gotta be on your best fucking behavior, man. It can get dark for you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get it. And this is something that you need to know when you hanging around black folks and shit. Like, nigga slap your ass and shit if you acting silly. He said even a silly acting Latino get, man. And this probably goes for all nationalities and shit. Yeah.
Well, I think whatever he did, he put it back in there.
Yeah.
But you got something else going on.
I need you to check it out.
Yeah, come look at it. I'll show you.
All right.
Everything looks good, but come around the back that way. Back here, look at this. Look at the controller right here.
I just want you to fix it, whatever it costs, so I can pay for it. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you need 2 of them.
All right, just give me a price. I don't want to stick my head up under there and shit. All right.
What year is this? What year? What year? Oh, wait.
Doom. Homie said you deserved it after smacking him up. He deserved it acting a fool and using the culture. That tickle you, I can pay whatever the price. Yeah, man, whatever the price, man. Fix that shit. But the said video that I'm talking about, it's on Instagram. Make sure you follow me at @IamGullyTV_. If you listen to what's being said in the video, the gentleman said, yo, don't be playing with my daughter, or don't be playing with my kid. He said something of that nature and shit. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that part. People act like they didn't hear that part. That's what made the man upset. That's what all the slapping and shit came from. You know what I'm saying? That's what all the slapping and shit came from. Dude playing around too much, saying whatever the fuck he want, being silly, fucked around and said something to somebody's kid and shit, and it got dark for him just like that. I was shocked at the reaction on Instagram. A lot of y'all was ready to go to war for him. Y'all act like that wasn't about a black child and shit. Y'all didn't seem to be upset or irritated about the black child and shit. Y'all was worried about Mr. Yo, Check your email for business inquiries. I'm trying to sell the PA knit in my city. I'll get right on it when I get off from on here. It was niggas even threatening me, talking about some, yeah, we ain't forget Jim Jones took your camera. Jim Jones ain't take shit from me. And where did you get that from? I'm the one that put the story out. I didn't say that in my video. That's not what was said in my video. Nothing of the sort. But y'all turn around and try to create your own story. Yeah, we remember. How the fuck do you remember it? It came from me. It came from me. The fuck is you talking about? You could tell the brother didn't want to get too loose in front of his kid. He showed a restraint. He could have did him dirty. People on there in my comments talking about, oh, he's old, he's a senior citizen, he's drunk, you don't get no points for that. He was a senior citizen when he was making all these motherfucking videos talking about on Larry and all this crazy shit. Now, let me enlighten you. I got a comment right here. Ain't no points in beating up a drunk. Let me enlighten you on something. Guess what? Guess what? Ain't nothing gonna happen to that dude for slapping him around. Ain't nobody gonna come to his aid. Ain't nobody gonna come to his aid. Larry and them ain't gonna come to his aid. They not. Ain't nobody gonna come to his aid. There's people since my last video talking about some, oh, yeah, you better watch what you say about him. He one of them guys. He got this and this and that behind him and shit. You dig? That's what y'all said. Don't you know when that man was slapping him around and shit, he know that it wasn't gonna be no retaliation? It wasn't. But you niggas in the comments, y'all ready to go to war. I was shocked. You know what that remind me of? What's the matter, boss? We sick? That's the fuck that was in real life. Real life. What's the matter, boss? We sick? Y'all ready to go to war. Y'all ready to go to war. And the man clearly said, yo, don't be playing with my fucking kids like that. That's what he said. You done got beside yourself. Now, whether you drunk or whatever the case, that's your business. You decided to be drunk. We all know that alcohol had people showing their ass and shit. And many a niggas done been slapped the fuck out or knocked the fuck out behind being drunk and being out of pocket. Yeah, what's the matter, boss? We sick? He said, do you still use ginger? Do you still use ginger? Yes, I do. I made a drink and it's not an easy taste. What's up, pimp? You need to add some fruit to it. You need to add some fruit to it. If you're not a ginger consumer, it could be a little bit pungent. It could be a little bit strong. That's because it's burning bacteria and shit when it's passing through your body. He said, you cook them dirty YouTubers. I can't stand them. I can't stand them either. So yeah, getting back to the video, it's on this channel too. Y'all hear the man say, you want to be playing with my baby? Don't be playing with my fucking baby like that, or don't be playing with my kids like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's what he said. Y'all act like y'all didn't hear that part. Y'all act like y'all didn't hear that part. Shame, shame, shame. Y'all ready to go to war. It was niggas threatening me in my comments. I'm like, I ain't even do nothing. What did I do? I ain't do nothing but post a video. Let me tell you something. It's in the 48 laws of power. How you present yourself is how you're received. He presents himself as a clown. So he was getting slapped around and shit. Yeah, on Larry, he wouldn't let that liquor bottle go while bro was hitting him. Like, as I said in my previous video, misrepresenting the GDs and shit. Misrepresenting the GDs, and yes, y'all love massa. Y'all ready to ride. Y'all ready to ride. Stretch Money Official is in my comments right now talking about it's backwards for niggas to be treating him like that. Treating him like what? A fucking nut? A fucking nut? What's wrong? Some of y'all seem to be bent out of shape about that and shit. That slapping and shit, that probably saved his life. Cause everybody ain't with that silly shit. Everybody don't know you like that. Everybody not with that. You know, your online character, acting a damn fool and shit. public drunkard. Everybody ain't with that. Everybody not with that. You got some people out here that's behind on their bills and shit. People that got real life shit going on in their life. Stop playing so much. You won't get slapped the fuck around and shit. I bet it was people saying, yeah, man, people shouldn't be filming that. But they don't say that when it's a black person. They don't. I bet if he was black, everybody would have been laughing at him. Facts. Facts. You know what happens when a nigga gets slapped up or knocked out. People share it. People share and post it. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. It's the joke for the day. It's the joke for the day. We done seen people, not to be using or trying to make fun, but when Hell Rel went through his situation, y'all thought that shit was funny. Y'all thought that shit was funny. Y'all did. Y'all shared it, and y'all laughed about it, and y'all ridiculed the man about it. Y'all did. But y'all not, y'all, nobody said, yo, y'all shouldn't be doing that. That's a black man. Nobody said that. Nope. Nobody said it. Nobody said it. He said, ain't no way Buddy would still be on earth after putting hands on one of the folks in my city. Where you from? Where you from? You too ready to crash out. You too ready to crash out about Massa. You ready to go to war, huh? Where you from? What's your city, pimp? Big Tyrone 720. What's your city? What's your city? He said, facts, they laughed at Hell. I actually felt sorry for him. I did too. Big Tyrone 720. Where you from? Where you from? I had a guy on here from Chicago the other night on my live stream. You know what he said? He said, if you not, you from Gary. You from a dying city. And you ready to go to war. You already come out of poverty and shit. And you ready to go to war, huh? You ready to go to war, huh? You's a fucking clown. You a clown from Gary, Indiana. Ready to go to war, huh? All that free Larry went out the window when he was getting punched on. Shame, shame, shame. AA 720, Big Tyrone. I hate that you feel that way, man. But self-hate is real. Self-hate is real. You dig? You need to focus on.
I'm trying to locate that part for you, okay? But I'm not finding it. I gotta call one more shop. Okay?
All right, all right.
Give me a minute.
All right. He said Gary got nothing going on. Hell nah. Gary a dying city. That shit deserted. Old steel town and shit. Everyone poor in Gary, get out that town. He ain't worried about getting out, Gary. He ready to go to war. He ready to throw his freedom away for a motherfucker that he never met. Oh, if that would have happened to the folks in my town. You niggas just a part of that whole infrastructure. Need to get a fucking life, man. He said the guy got a new video on his page with the guy, and they both apologizing and hugging it out. Retardation. Retardation. It's a damn shame. My man said, can I please get some words of encouragement? Child support is rough and I was just laid off. The streets is calling. Go to the streets or you're going to jail. You gotta make a decision. You gotta make a decision. Remember what I told the last nigga? Ski mask and a starter pistol. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You got options. Yo, you know what it hey, my nigga, if you go to jail, that's gonna cost you. My man said in the feds, nobody that ain't want you're not in fucking jail, fam. You're free. Ain't nothing worse and more embarrassing than a dumbass black man and shit. You need to raise your awareness and raise your standards. You're not in jail. We not in jail, fam. We not in jail. You're home. We're free. Different rules apply. Ain't nobody running around with a shank out here and shit. What the hell is wrong with you? Gary, Indiana. What school did you go to out there? Shh. My man said get you a poo shiesty and a plan. Sheesh. Sheesh. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get a notification while you here. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Gully? Respect. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't seen the video that I'm speaking of already, that's what you get when you be acting silly and shit. That go for anybody. Black, white, and candy stripe. You get a wedgie, you get slapped around, all type of goofy shit when you conducting yourself anything other than a man. When you conducting yourself or carrying yourself, presenting yourself to be something other than a man, you got to deal with what come with that shit. You feel me? You act like a clown, get fucking slapped around like a goddamn clown. Boom, boom, boom. He said he had it coming. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Could have got worse than that. He said he was campaigning for that ass whooping. Yeah, he was. He was. Salute to you too. He said I have two. It's on my report card and going back. South Philly in the building. What's good, pimp? Good afternoon. Make sure y'all go check out my video I made bashing them bum ass YouTubers and shit. He said you stayed in your car. No, I didn't. I backed my car up and I got out. My name is Jamil Lindsay, man. If my early criminal record was all assaults and shit like that, and shooting. If a motherfucker would have slapped me, it would have been a motherfucker shot on Parade Street. On Parade Street. I didn't want to shoot him. I didn't want that for him. I know his mom and his family and shit like that, but my gunplay is public and shit, public information and shit. You dig? Ankasa was with me when a motherfucker swung on me. Ask him what happened. It was a bloody crime scene right on the spot. Ask him. Ask him. He made a video about it. It's on True Ankasa Stories. Look it up. Look it up. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody talks about that. Y'all act like Un didn't say that. I didn't ask Un to make that video. I didn't even know he was gonna bring that to the internet. But he was with me when a motherfucker swung on me in front of Un. What happened? What happened? What happened? What Un say? What'd he say? He said, I saw it too. He had you scared. Yeah, scared to go fucking jail. Scared to go to fucking jail and shit. He said in the pool hall, somebody got their face bit off. That sounds fucking retarded. That sounds retarded that somebody got their face bit off. That sound like some cannibalism type shit. It do. Ain't that what it sound like? Sound like cannibalism, right? Ain't that what it sound like? Sound like cannibalism, right? Ain't that what it sound like? Right? Sound like somebody that's disturbed, right? Ain't that what it sound like? See, when a motherfucker put their hands on you, you gotta make sure you straighten his ass out in a manner that he don't do it no more and shit. And everybody that's watching, they think twice about doing some stupid shit like that. I wanted everybody there to know that I was retarded. I did. I did. That type of behavior would happen. That come from growing up in institutions and shit. You be disturbed. Don't ever forget I got that in my background. DF 5973. Don't ever forget that. Do you have to go to acting school? No, man. I just study, man. I recite my lines, I remember my lines, and try to be convincing when I'm relaying them on camera and shit. You know what I mean? I rehearse. I rehearse with somebody. That's it. He said, you explain it too much. Nah, niggas need to know. Niggas need to know. I didn't get in this position being sweet. I didn't. I didn't. I gorillaed my way in a position. For anybody that wants to know how I got in position as Gully TV, all guerrilla tactics. All guerrilla tactics. I said and did whatever the fuck I wanted. I didn't ask any permission. I didn't. Just watch Cream. Good job. Thank you. Write me out an invoice and I'll bring it back on Monday. Yeah. He said you trying to be like Hassan Campbell. I'm a heterosexual male and I'm gifted and black. Me and Hassan ain't got nothing in common. We don't. You're a businessman, author, actor, overall money getter, and they want to see you fight. It's a shame. People like to see niggas crash out. They do. I happen to be wise enough to think for my opponent and shit. Before we even get to the subpoenas, before we get to the subpoenas and the trials and the picking the jury and all of that, guess what? I don't even have to get arrested. You don't even have to get arrested. That go for everybody here. You have an option. You know what I'm saying? What made you quit marijuana? I got some expensive furniture put in my mouth and shit. And I didn't want to destroy the furniture. You know what I'm saying? Broke niggas love violence. Yeah. My man said, I'm from Detroit, home of the Tubi movies, and I bullied my way into movie Netflix acting classes. Make sure y'all go check out that video. Mr. White folks getting slapped around and shit. He's annoying. He's disrespectful. He was in the store talking crazy to black women. Who gives you the right to be talking like that? These niggas done pointed a camera at you. You not talking to your people. You not talking that crazy space shit to your people. You talking to people that look like me. You dig? Everybody don't appreciate that. But you got some niggas that's ready to crash out. Pass threats on his behalf. Oh, he's old. Too old to be acting like he be acting on the internet. On Larry. Oh, he's drunk. That's your personal business and shit. That's your personal business. Drunk niggas been getting slapped out their whole life. Like, that come with being drunk. Motherfucker will slap your ass out. Some niggas get put to sleep when they drunk. That's what happens when you drunk. Boom, boom, boom. Hot Topic Network, thank you. Old enough to know better, but people making excuses for him and shit. Like I said, if it was a black man, y'all be laughing. Y'all be laughing. Yeah. Thank you. Pull it out. All right. Would you ever do your own movie? I actually got a script that I wrote in jail, but it's not broken down into lines. I would have to get characters and assign them lines, but I just wrote it out like a story. I said, this should be a movie, if that makes sense to you. But I'm totally self-sustained. I'm a student wherever I'm at. I pay close attention to Luke Steffen and shit. I'm absorbing things. I was watching them niggas when I was on the set. So, you never know. If he disrespect a child, he deserve it. Dudes is 40 plus, still catching cases and bragging about it like it's a badge of honor. Y'all hear me now? He started my car and shit. Can y'all hear me now? He started my car and the Bluetooth, it hopped on my, when he started my car and shit, it hopped on my car audio. Excuse me. Good afternoon. Where are we off to? I think I'm going to the office. I got some work to do. Charles Ease, man, I look better than him, man. Don't compare me to nobody, man. When you get to talking about I look like people, man, you're giving these niggas compliments, man. I be in the gym 5 days out the week, mostly 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't resemble him. He couldn't resemble me. Don't be doing that, man. He says, see how you hopped in your V? How many of y'all can do that? They can't. I got a new passenger. Hold on. I got a new passenger. You see my passenger? Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. I just got that today. You see here, got the seatbelt on him. What we got here? Look at that. Look at that beauty. Ooh. You just stay right there, baby. You see who I roll with. He said, you in a Nissan Maxima. No, I ain't. What Maxima you seen look like that? He tried to put me in a Max. He said, be careful, the kids be bipping. I've been bit before, man. You gotta play defense, man. You're responsible for your own defense. Boom, 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 boom. Officer Smith, I holla at you. Boom, boom, boom. Let me pull over for a minute. Good afternoon. Maxima's got them big ass moon roofs like that. I don't think so. I got my receipts. I'm collecting receipts now. I got booked when I went to go file my taxes. I wasn't strapped. It was a learning experience. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. You gotta make sure that you have all your expenditures together and shit. He said, that's bragging different. Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Why don't y'all go tell 10 toes down and them niggas show you what they driving? Them niggas is turnstile hoppers. Niggas is turnstile hoppers, man. I'm an accountant. Thank you. It was people in my comments who was talking bad about me. It was like, yeah, this nigga don't even know how to file taxes. I never did it by myself. I always had somebody doing it for me. That was a sign of immaturity. Immaturity. That's what you get when you in the streets. You don't learn how you be a grown-ass man and don't know how to file taxes. Yeah. So I'm glad y'all was able to see it on me. I'm glad y'all was able to see it on me. You dig? But I'm getting my dribble right. I've always told y'all, here, get your dribble right. You dig? So, don't mind me. I was one of them retarded niggas, ain't got no sense, didn't have much going on, thinking you live and shit, but you really financially immature and shit. It was a time I didn't even carry ID. I didn't. I went to ask Aunt. I went to Miami with Aunt and them. I pulled out a big ass bankroll like this. Them niggas started laughing. They was like, yo. They was like, yo, let me see that. They said it like it was a dinosaur and shit. They was like, this nigga got a 1988 bankroll on him. You can't even get a fucking hotel room with a bankroll. That's how I was lost, man. It was never required that I didn't need these things. The world that I operated in, that's all we was working with was bankrolls. Bankrolls and retardation and shit. For real. He said, you might be the most transparent. I'm not ashamed of anything, man. There's no reason. I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not. I'm Jamil and shit. This is what brought you here, me being myself. I've been myself. The whole time I've been online, I've been myself. There's no reason to get on here and start lying and shit like that. So maybe my transparency will attract someone to me, and they'll come through and listen and shit. Like, somebody gotta be transparent. Somebody gotta tell the truth. You dig? So he said we don't carry cash no more. Never too late to learn, bro. Thank you. I'm getting it together. I've been for 10 years now. I was saying what? I'm trying to get my dribble right. I was saying it in front of y'all the whole time. Trying to get my dribble right. Y'all watch me get my dribble right. Remember I had braces? Remember I had braces on here some years ago? I was getting my dribble right in front of y'all the whole time and shit. I was. Now I'm 3 cameras deep. I just got a new one today. I ain't never had one of these stabilizers and shit. This is one of them remote control joints and shit. I gotta go charge it up. This motherfucker move like a robot and shit. But this is how you build yourself up, man. You build yourself up. It's a process and shit. I've always shared it with y'all. I'm trying to get my dribble right. Remember I used to start my videos like that? Before I said anything on camera, trying to get my dribble right. I still am. It's a never-ending process and shit. You can never attain or apply enough perfection. So we constantly trying to get our dribble right. Y'all remember what the dribble, the foundations of the dribble? Fitness, finance, and fashion and shit. Apply them 3 components. I go for male and female, especially male. Fitness, finance, and fashion. Like if you add those 3 elements to your arsenal, you be damn near invincible and shit. Great content as usual. We'll continue to support. Been through the tax issue before. The bill's crazy. You're learning. Thank you. Thank you. He said, what about faith? I'm a 5%er, right? My understanding of faith is an undying belief. If you're gonna have an undying belief, you shouldn't place it in nobody else. You should have an undying belief in yourself. I, self, Lord, Master. That goes back to the 5% nation. That's how I ended up there and shit. So if you're gonna have faith, you the most important person that you should have faith in. You dig? Some people will abort having faith in themselves and go to church and get a whole bankroll to the church. Man, you didn't just gave up on yourself. You didn't just gave up on self and placing all your faith, your undying belief in this nigga who about to take your money and go buy a mansion or go buy his wife some jewelry and shit like that. You dig? So, yeah. That's why I'm the dribble god, man. I'm a basketball player and I'm God body and shit. Y'all got it? It all goes together and shit. And I didn't make up that name. One of my fans gave me that name and shit. God doesn't need any earthly money. He don't. But these niggas do. He said, but that's the church, not God. Most religious groups might require that you give them something. Some tithes. They might pass the collection plate around. I don't think none of these things have anything to do with faith. It don't. It don't. He said, I self, Lord, and Master don't even make sense. Why don't it make sense? Why don't it make sense? Everything that I got, everything that I have, I got it for self. So that don't make me the Lord of myself. Help me out. Who should get the credit? Who should get the credit for this? Even if you have a belief in something, let's say you offer a prayer, you still got to get a shovel. Let's say you praying for potatoes, you still have to you still have to get a shovel. You still have to put in work. You dig? He said, no one's self-made. Bullshit. Bullshit. I built this Gully TV shit from nothing, from prison. It was niggas that was there with me when I was writing it shit down on loose leaf tablets and shit like that. I built this shit from nothing, by myself, having faith in myself. You dig? Let me get you up out of here. Boom, 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 boom. I can't make, I said this prior, I'm not gonna lower my aptitude to fit your comprehension, man. There's some of y'all who mentally delayed, and that's cool and shit. I said get your dribble right, but I'm not gonna force my lessons or my lifestyle upon you. You know what I mean? I only can share the information. You can separate the meat from the bone. And hey man, if you content with how you living, do you. Do you. He said, economics proves none of us are self-made. The pandemic never touched me. The pandemic never touched me. You probably referring to yourself and shit. When they sent everybody home, when they closed down businesses and shit, told, y'all got to go home, man. Ain't no work popping right now. Can't nobody go outside. That shit never affected me and shit. You know why? Because I self, Lord, and Master, it never touched me and shit. It didn't. The virus didn't even touch me. You know what I'm saying? He said, you grow your own food. I'm working on it. Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? I grew up under the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, man. We was prepared for everything. We was prepared for everything. The fall of America, how to eat to live and shit. The rest of y'all just now catching up. You dig? But we've been about having our own infrastructure, own farms, own livestock, produce, all of that. Some people was raised like that. Like I said, I can't lower my aptitude to fit your level of comprehension and shit. You know what I mean? Word. Self-mastery is a part of actualization. Tyrell, I ain't your brother. My brother don't have the same perspective. The shit that you saying, man, you cut from two different fabrics. I ain't your brother. I'm not. Brother is a connotation that's associated with love, honor, and respect and shit. I ain't your brother, fam. I don't fuck with you. You just here. People have a problem with self-awareness and Godhead thinking. They need to get a message to the black man. Yeah, you talk too much. I'm getting you out of here, man. Now that you kicked out of the cipher, I'm gonna tell you something. You are a perfect example of what happens when one piece of fruit in the basket gets molded and starts to decay. If you don't remove the rest of the fruit out the basket, the whole basket gonna spoil and shit. So what we gotta do is get niggas like you the fuck away from the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? See how I kicked you out this chat? I had to get you the fuck out of here, man, because you'll destroy the rest of the fruit. That's why you no longer here and shit. If you got any comments, email them. GullyTVBoss@gmail. I didn't totally silence you, Terrell. If you want to continue with your diatribe, use the email, GullyTVBoss@gmail. But right now, you kicked out the cipher for life. Don't ever come back. If you got anything to say, email. Got it? Yo! I hate that some of our people, man, be that much in the dark. For real. For real. He said, why do they keep asking you who you voting for? I don't know. Dre, who you voting for? They want me to pick a political campaign, or they want me to declare a party that I'm a part of. Dre, who you voting for? Dre said, myself. I like that. I'm voting for you too. I'm voting for PA Dre. PA Dre, he been keeping us all in the game. PILLMATIC 2, available on all streaming sites. PILLMATIC 3 on the way. I'm voting for PA Dre. PA Dre has provided checks for about 60 or 70 MCs. Did music with you niggas, created a song, and then linked y'all up through DistroKid so you get your splits. I think that PA Dre should be I'm nominated, my DJ, the president. Yo, nominated, my DJ, the president. That's what we doing. I'm voting for PA Dre. That new 38 is good. Them and Benny songs are good too. 38 Special been one of my favorite MCs, man. I told y'all that many years ago. I also told y'all that he's the best from upstate New York. Didn't I say that on this platform? I said that on this platform, right? I meant that. Anyway, I got to go, man, because I got to get to the office. I got work to do. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Follow me on Twitter at GullyTV1. I'm over there tweeting. PILLMATIC 1 and 2 available on all streaming sites. We still working on the hard copies, man. Like, we fighting through the screens. Zip said, great God is better than 38. That's based upon his comprehension. That's based on what he's receiving from the food that he's receiving from great God. It fills his cup. It fills his cup. That don't make his opinion wrong. Hey, at the same time, he's not a media personality. He's a rapper. He said better than Benny. Yes. If you don't believe me, there's a look up the Trust Gang Cypher and all of them niggas. All of them niggas is in there. Eric, I'm getting you up out of here. Whatever your name is. Go look up the Trust Gang Cypher and tell me who did what. You got it? Alright, that's my time, man. I'm gonna get with y'all a little later, man. I got some moves to make and shit. And I gotta go try out my new toys. Make sure this shit work. You know what I mean? More hip-hop, sports, and fashion on the way. You got it? Alright. Peace.